Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I have a page here using my stash, and this is going to be a monochromatic layout. I don't do those too often, but for this one I definitely wanted to because of the pictures that I have. So it's going to be all white and silver. And the pictures that I have are of our recent snowfall that we've had. We've had quite a bit of snow this winter. Apparently that is rare for this time, actually. We're supposed to get snow normally more towards February and March, but we got some December and January. So I took some pictures of some of the trees around. One of them is in our front yard, and then the other one is in a park that we were driving by, and I made Josh pull over because they're so pretty. The snow was just sticking to the branches, and it was just too gorgeous not to take a picture. So I did, and they are beautiful. So I wanted to make sure I kept it monochromatic so that the pictures could really stand out. As you can see, the one on the left is the one from the park, and then the one on the right is from our front yard. So the one in the park is definitely more, you know, white and stuff. But gosh, they were just so beautiful. I could not get enough of them. So I'm mounting them on some glitter cardstock, and that is from American Crafts. That's from their POW, P-O-W, glitter paper. That is just beautiful. I still love that stuff. And that stuff actually goes in your silhouette really, really well. The silhouette cuts POW paper like a dream. I love it. I haven't done that for a while. I might need to pull some of that out again and do that. So I'm using some vellum and some transparencies here as well. I have some just regular vellum, and then I have a couple that have hearts designs on them. And that transparency has like a chicken wire type pattern. And I'm going to cut that up and use on the top and the bottom. Sorry about the light reflecting on that transparency there. It's kind of drastic, isn't it? And I don't think I used the hexagon. I'm not sure if I used the hexagons or not. I might. I don't quite remember if I do or not. But I literally pulled out, you know, anything that was very subtle and, you know, that would go well with the color scheme I was looking for. And my title there are in silver glitter thickers. Those are called Scene, S-C-E-N-E. And that's a great font. I've had that for a long time too. So, oh, I do use the hexagon. So I had to use like a mix of upper and lowercase just to be able to spell out my title, but that's okay. I don't mind. It still looks good. And I think I had to create an N because I didn't have any more N's. So I think I took an H and just cut off the top part to make it an N. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting my stuff stuck down here because I kind of have figured out exactly where I want everything to go. And my pictures are coming off my my glitter paper there. It's not sticking very well, so I'm just going to take my tiny attacher and add a couple staples to each picture. That way they at least will stay on there. And then when it's laying flat, you know, they're not going to come off like that if you're not, as long as you're not, you know, handling it directly. If you're flipping through the album, it's not going to happen. The page protector will keep it down. But I needed a little bit more adhesive on there, so I used my tiny attacher for that. And I'm going to use it to staple down this vellum as well, because I don't want to put any adhesive on the back of the vellum, because you're definitely going to see through it, so I didn't want to do anything like that. I'm going to put some on the transparency, but I will cover that up here soon as well, so you're not really going to be able to see it. I'm kind of just trying to decide how I'm going to cover it up. So I end up using some more of this glitter paper, and I think I'm going to cut them into banners. Do I? Or do I just leave them? No, actually I just leave them like that. I tear the ends, so the ends are torn, and then just add those along the adhesive strips there. So I'm going to go ahead and get my title stuck down here, and I love those thickers. They're foam. I love foam thickers. You don't have to reinforce them. They stay. They're beautiful. You can, you know, they stay, but you can easily pick them up and move them if you need to. I just love the foam ones. And I'm going to add a few things here from Freckled Fawn. I have that white camera. This is a little speech bubble that it's clear and glittery, and it has a little heart in the middle of it. So I'm going to put those down there. I'm going to add a couple of these stickers. This says, I think it says, I really like this, up there in the corner. And I have some snowflake brads and some white glitter arrows. That's a little egg container that I got at Anthropologie. Like, they're intended to hold eggs in your refrigerator. But I got 2 of them, and that's where I keep some of my Freckled Fawn stuff that I want to use up soon. I take them out of the packages and just put them in those little compartments and keep them by my desk so I can easily kind of rummage through and grab stuff. I had the snowflakes there, and I had those arrows there, and I think the camera was in there too, so it's been helping to kind of get through some of my stuff for sure. And the Freckled Fawn kits are super awesome, but they're jam-packed with stuff every month, so I have a lot to get through. But I don't mind. I really like them. I've subscribed to them since they started doing their subscriptions, and I have never been disappointed. So I think the only thing I don't like about it is that it has a stamp set each month, and I don't feel like I need the stamps, and I don't find myself using the stamps a whole lot. Like, I might try and sell a whole bunch of them here soon, just because I don't grab for them very much. Or if I get one, you know, it's something like I already have something similar, so I won't use it. So just kind of stuff like that. That's the only thing I wish. I wish it didn't have a stamp set all the time. But. Okay, so I put those snowflake brads in there, and I think those were all I had left from my Freckled Fawn kits, so that was awesome. I used those up. And I just used some washi tape to cover up the prongs so that when I slide my album in, or slide my page into my album, it's not going to catch on the page protector or any other pages or anything like that. So I always use some washi tape just to cover that up. I'm going to go ahead and use my glossy accents and add that little speech bubble and this camera. And what else do I add here? Okay, so I'm finally going to use some of these guys. These are star rub-ons from Studio Calico, and we got those in our November hip kit. And I was so excited when I got them, because I was like, yes, I've been wanting to use these stars, and then I didn't use them on any of my layouts. I don't know what happened. So I'm using them here, though, and I love them. I really, really do. I forgot to mention the cardstock that I'm using for my background. That is actually a white wood grain cardstock. It's hard to tell here, but you'll see some of it in the close-ups. You'll see the texture on it. But I got those at Studio Calico a long time ago. I bought a big pack of it because I loved them, and I still do. Like, when I pull it out, I just love the way it looks. So you should see the texture in the close-ups, but it's really pretty. And I thought it went really well since I'm scrapbooking about trees. So I'm using some of these Kelly Perky sequins. Those are in gray. I got those at Simon Says Stamps. I don't know if they still have the sequins or not, to be honest with you, but I bought gold and gray when I bought them. I'm not sure if they have them. I haven't checked or anything. But I'm going to put some sequins around there. And I think I'm also going to use those pearl dots that I have up there to my left. Those are from Freckled Fawn. I think I use up the rest of that package because I have one row of pearls that are nice and white. So I think I use those up here too. So everything is white and silver, literally. And even though the sequins are gray, you know, they're silvery as well. They're like almost like a dark silver. They're really pretty. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use up all the rest of these. I'm just trying to see where it is I'm going to put them. Just going to kind of sprinkle them around. A little bit here, a little bit there. Use the bigger ones up on top and the bottom. And use up that package. So I got rid of a few things here. You know, the camera was the last one I had, and the snowflakes were all done, and the those pearls there. So I used up a few things here, which I always love. I was talking to my husband. And then I'm writing Clovis, New Mexico up on this little tab here, and I'll put it up on the top of the pictures so that I always remember exactly where we were. And that's going to complete my page, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, please let me know, and I will try to answer them as best I can. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.